You're only 19, but you've already put out so much music. When did you first realize that you had this musicality?
I've always been passionate about music since I've been little, but I never really saw it as a reality because, neither of my parents can sing, and they're in entertainment and they're super talented in their own ways, but it's like completely tone deaf, can't play any instruments, so I just never saw it as like a possibility that I could actually pursue it as a career.
How'd they react when you told them?
I mean, my mom went full-blown momager in the best way. You know what I mean? Like,
we love
obsessed, a momager. Love a momager. But instantly was like showing my music to all of her friends, to all of people. That's how I met my first manager.
Oh, really?
Still with me now, yeah, when I was like 12, because they worked together on music supervision, and she showed him
oh my gosh.
my music. Yeah, but I don't know, they have supported me since the beginning. They've been so, my #1 fans, and it's cool. I think I'm very, very lucky growing up with the parents that I grew up with because, they work in art and they're both so passionate about their jobs. So all they want for their kids is to find something that, we're passionate about, so.
People are really loving Navy Blue and also Why Do You Love Me? How's the reception been for you?
Conversations in the silence, words are violent, and the feeling's dying slow. We don't even try to hide it. It's like
it's been overwhelming. I love all the reactions and everybody, listening to it and even just tagging me in it on Instagram and all my fans who know all the words and make their own videos and stuff. I don't know, it's been overwhelming because again, I've been making music for a bit, but I'm still like new to the game. I'm still only 19, I'm still finding my sound, and it's still, it's hard for me to fully be like, okay, this is 100% me. Wait, no, but I like this sound, this is me, and I feel like I'm finally making the music that I love and I would listen to even if it wasn't me. So it's like, there's a little bit more of a vulnerability to releasing like the latest stuff.
Are you someone who's constantly writing and like finding inspiration in your own life? Yeah.
Always. I'm a singer-songwriter at heart. I used to it was just me and my guitar, me and on piano, and I would just write the saddest, most depressing love songs at like 11 years old, and I had no idea what love, literally, and I had no idea what love was, but I was just always so obsessed with writing and writing emotions and being really like open and vulnerable, on paper, and I still have that today. I'll think of something in the middle of the day and I'll write it down on my phone or just, a one-liner. It's like anything, I think, that comes in my head that I'm like, oh, that's interesting, or this is what I feel right now, I'll write it down. I think it's important to be honest.
Do you hear like beats and sounds when you think of lyrics?
Yeah, more so like chords. Melodies. Because again, it's like, at my core, I write everything. Honestly, every song that you've heard, whether it be Why Do You Love Me or Navy Blue or Everybody Loves You or like a super pop song, Sleep Talking, they all started just with a guitar or just with a piano. That's how all my songs start. And I think, in my opinion, the best song can be played acoustically and still sound good.
Like very stripped down.
Yeah. I love, that's how I write, and I've always, written my songs like that. So when I write, just in the middle of the day, I'll hear like melodies and guitar sounds.
You've worked with amazing producers, Andrew Watt, Charlie Puth. How's that been?
The people that I work with now, it blows my mind. They're all so talented and creative and in their own individual ways. And Andrew Watt is an incredible guitarist, and he's producer, songwriter, and is amazing. But he also is like the craziest musician. Same with Charlie. He can hear stuff that no one else can hear and is so crazy on the piano and with melodies and with lyrics. It's weird because all these people that I've been working with, and Ali Tamposi and Lou
She's
Bell,
been around forever too.
She's
like she's
incredible.
written for like Britney Spears, I feel like. And
she's the dopest, but all these people, it's like they were my friends, before we even started working together. And then I go into the studio with them and I just see like a little bit of their mind, and I'm like, how do you even think of this? It's so cool, because I was always also just used to writing by myself, so it's like I'm learning so much from the people around me, and it's amazing. I'm so grateful for it.
Are you working on a full album, or are you just gonna sort of do? Oh, you are?
Yes.
Okay. What is it gonna sound like? Do you have a release date?
I don't have a release date yet. I know there will be, a few more singles out before I release a project, but it's hard to tell you what it'll sound like. It's just very me. It's like, the songs all will go together in a sense, but, You know, you'll hear a very sad song or a very upbeat song, or, you know, it's, I don't know, it's like a little piece of my mind. It's weird. I've been, you know, very influenced by rock music lately in a great way. And I've always, you know, I grew up on rock music, and my parents have the best music taste ever. So I just, you know, grew up on Joni Mitchell or Chili Peppers and Beatles, all that stuff. And I finally feel like with these people that I'm working with, I'm able to express myself through my music with that rock inspiration better than I ever could have, because I just didn't really know how to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, you'll hear a lot of more real guitars and real drums and pianos.
Oh, I love that. I feel like you have kind of a haunting sound about you, and you are getting comparisons. Have you heard this yet to Billie Eilish?
Yeah, I hear it.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, I love it. She is incredible. I think she's so innovative and kind and loving and talented, and it's really cool. I've noticed since she's been younger, and to watch her thrive and explode. She's like the biggest in the world. It's just the coolest thing ever. It's like,
So you've met her?
amazing. Yes, she's
And you've
an
known her
incredible
since before she sort of took off?
Yeah, and she deserves everything that she, you know, is getting right now. I think she's so talented. I think she's one in a million, and she's very individual, and I feel, you know, when everybody compares me, I'm like, oh, well, thank you.
You're
Like,
like,
she's the most, I think she's setting a path. It's like when people talk about Lana Del Rey, that it's like, or Avril Lavigne, and those type of pop stars that kind of
rock edge.
with a rock edge that like set their own path, you know what I mean? That it's like, there wouldn't be 200 of these famous pop stars without these people. I think that Billie's our generation's like, you know, first of many to come.
Yeah, you could be one of those.
Thank you.
What is your place to you in the music industry?
I don't know. That's a hard question. I love creating, and I love writing, and I love singing. It's like, I'll do this, you know, for the rest of my life if I don't get paid a dime. All I really care about is just to be able to, you know, express myself through my music. And in a sense, I look at it as like a therapy. You know what I mean? I get out my emotions and write about my stories or things that happen to me or around me or anything like that. And then I put it out into the world, and I hope I can affect at least just one person, whether it be positively or have them, you know, feel like I'm taking the words out of their mouth. I don't really know what my place is per se, but I know that I just want to make people feel something.
Well, and I think they do, because your lyrics are very relatable, because they are so personal. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you can check that box. Tour. You're going on tour very soon. What can fans expect from the live show?
Oh my gosh, it's so fun this time around. I'm so excited. I'm gonna be playing electric guitar, I'm playing piano, it's the craziest lights. I can't dance because, I don't know if I'm allowed to curse. I'm sorry.
No, you're
I
fine.
can't dance because I'm 10 feet tall and I have like a wingspan of 10 feet, but I, you know, move around, and we're all gonna be jumping and having fun. It's just gonna be a lot of fun. I'm playing all the good old stuff, but like new stuff too, and
Stuff that isn't out there yet?
breakdown. Yeah,
Feel like kind of test it.
I'll test it.
That's so cool.
At least like one or two each set. I'll switch it up.
What do you bring on tour with you? And who do you bring?
I bring my 2 electric guitars, 1 acoustic guitar. I need a brand new pair of sweatpants, because ask my entire team. It's honestly pretty gross, and I don't know why I'm admitting this, but it's like, if I have one good pair of sweatpants and a sweatshirt, I'll literally wear it every single day for the entire tour. It's ridiculous. It's like, last time I had this huge NASA sweatshirt, and it was like chocolate, by the end of it, like chocolate milk, like donuts. It was just
Feel like it's time to throw
nasty.
this away?
It's time to throw it away. I just am very like, I write and I stay up. It's bad, and nobody listen to me. You know, anybody's going on tour watching this, don't do this. I stay up until like 4 in the morning writing, and just in my little bunk, because you feel like you're in like a coffin.
Yeah. Oh, that's kind of
really
creepy. I
weird.
wasn't
It's
expecting
creepy,
a
but it's
coffin,
nice.
actually.
I know, but it's like, it's dark and like inspirational in a way. I don't know how to describe it. And
Yeah.
it's like you're moving on a moving bus. And I wake up at like 4 p.m., roll out of bed in my pajamas, go straight to sound check, do the show, have the best time, and then right back into pajamas, same routine. It's just like how I work.
Yeah. Do your parents go with you on tour, or no at this point?
No, and they've never before, but they're, again, my #1 fans.
Yeah.
So they travel around to come see me. I'm very excited. And my grandparents are like flying to Canada this year. It's gonna be fun.
That's so fun. Because of who your parents are, do you feel like you have to work extra hard to sort of prove yourself, or has it been easier?
in so many ways, I feel like it has been easier for me than obviously many other people, and I'm so grateful for, you know, the childhood that I had and the parents that I had that raised me very well, and we were always comfortable and happy, and they supported my music and, you know, would do anything in their power to make me succeed in that sense, and it was so amazing and something I'm so grateful for. But there's also, you know, an aspect of that that's they're their own people, and I'm obviously...
Well, they're not musical. Like,
they're
that's
not
you.
musical. They're in television. And it's like there's only so much, you know, they can help me with. It's like they don't know this world. And I'm still learning it as well, and I want to be able to do it myself. And since I've been a musician, even with their emotional support and, you know, them in the crowd at every show, even if it was for 50 people, whatever it may be, it is all me, and I work my ass off, and I can say that confidently.
Yeah.
You know, and I want to be, you know, my own musician, and I'm not connected to them in that sense. It's like everything that I've, you know, gotten or opportunities or anything like this at this point in my life is because of me, and they would say that too. But yeah, I am grateful though for the amount of support I have from them and everything.
Yeah. You do run with a very, I would say, cool group of friends. Who do you think has been the most supportive of your career?
Oh my
How do you guys
gosh.
support each other even?
I mean, we all support each other. I have the best group of friends of all time. It's like, there's never been any competition, never been any jealousy. Some of my best friends I've grown up with and I've known since I've been 5 years old, and whether they're in fashion, in music, in acting, whatever it may be, it's like we all, you know, we all support each other and love each other, and I feel, you know, very grateful every day for the group of friends that I'm surrounded by. And it's cool too, because I feel like as a creative person, you kind of gravitate towards
people like you.
People like me. So it's like all my friends are so creative and interesting and smart, but in their own way. It's like I'm not, you know, I don't know how to describe it. It's like we're all connect over that, but none of us have the same job really. It's like all kind of different. It's cool.
Is there one friend who sort of has helped you or given you advice about how to navigate the fame aspect of it as your career starts getting bigger and bigger?
I don't know, not really. We never really talk about that. It's like, you know, no matter how famous or how whatever you are, it's like we're all equal. And, you know, if you're kind and loving and a good friend, it's like
That's
you're
all
gonna be
that-
good. That's all that really matters. But yes, all my friends, you know, do give me good advice, and even just watching them navigate their own world, even if they're at a level of fame that's like
Crazy.
hard to understand. Yeah, it's cool to watch and use that as like a little role model.
Are you ready for that next level of superstardom for you?
I don't know. I don't expect it.
No?
I just want to keep creating. Yeah, I mean, if it comes, and I'll be like, okay. But I've never thought about it. I never expected it. I was never the kid that was like, I want to be famous. I just wanted to write and play
Make
music. Yeah.
'Cause you've been talking in your sleep. Oh, and you've been messing around on me. I thought I told you once before. Oh, I guess you wasn't listening.
Is there anything that you won't write about? Like anything that's too hard to write about or that you would say is off limits?
Not really, no. I kind of write about anything, which is scary to say, but I used to be very closed off in the sense of, you know, if anything was actually serious going on in my life, I literally would not talk about it to anybody. And I was like the most extroverted, crazy kid, but I just would never talk about real stuff for some reason.
Yeah.
And when I found writing, I was able to actually talk about, you know, things that were happening to me that made me sad or made me angry or frustrated or heartbroken, whatever it may be, and put it into lyrics and show it to people. So, yeah, I don't really think there's a limit, honestly.
You're very busy, and I feel like your career is getting bigger and bigger. I mean, you have tour. How do you balance that with like a personal life, or do you?
I mean, my personal life is my music, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But, I mean, I think I balance it. It's like, I will go to the studio and work, and then I'll go straight to a friend's house, we'll have a sleepover. I'll wake up, you know, go to the studio. I don't know, it's a very weird cycle, but with touring, it's a little different because it's like, you go on tour and you're just completely separated from your entire life. you
Do
know?
you feel like life sort of goes on without you and then you come back and you're like, wait, what's been happening?
Not really even. You just kind of feel like you're taken out of it for a second. It's like tour is this whole weird world. It's like you're living on a bus and the people around you are your family now and your best friends, and it's like, I literally, when I go on tour, I couldn't care less about what's going on at home. And obviously, you know, I talk to my best friends, and if I'm seeing a dude and whatever it may be, it's like in my family, I still keep in contact with people that I love and stuff, but it's like, I don't care about any drama that's going on, I don't care about anything. It's just kind of like, I'm in this. Like the biggest drama that I'll face is like, oh my God, there's no bagels in this city. Like, what? How are we gonna find coffee and bagels? Like, that's like the biggest drama.
Like, I need cream cheese.
Literally, it's like, you fall asleep in your little coffin bed and then wake up, perform. And I also feel so lucky because it's like my band and my tour manager and everybody around me is just family. And I've been with them, they've been with me for, I think, 2 years now since the
it's the same people like every time.
Yeah, and I love them. I'm so lucky that I love them.
Speaking of your personal life, there was a rumor that you were dating somebody and then that sort of got squashed. How do you handle like headlines? Do you even handle
I don't
headlines?
read them, no, I don't look myself up. I don't look at tag pictures of me. I'm very like, try to stay separated.
Yeah, is that sort of the way that you feel like you want to navigate this?
I don't know, I think that, you know, technology in a sense is good for us, you know, and teaches us new things, and like you can learn so much that you've never been able to learn, all that stuff, yada yada. But I don't know, I do think that headlines in that sense and like,
you know which one I'm talking about, right? The Charlie Puth.
Course.
Yeah.
I don't know, I think that can be negative because, you know, a lot of things are true, a lot of things aren't true. I don't know, it all gets mixed up, and I would rather put myself out of it and live my life without having somebody else try to speak for it.
It is weird that once you sort of like enter this industry that the focus sort of becomes about that kind of
that's
stuff.
the
And I imagine that's
thing.
frustrating and like very
That's
weird
definitely
and surreal.
frustrating is that, you know, it's like all people want to know is like the gossip and the tea and the negative stuff rather than like...
Listen to my music.
Exactly.
Yeah. What do you want people to know about you as you start getting bigger?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. That I write my own stuff, I think is something that I really just want to, you know, express to people, because obviously there's some amazing, incredible artists that don't write their own stuff but still can express themselves through their voice or through instruments or whatever it may be. But something that I, you know, take to heart is that I write my own stuff.
Yeah, I love that. Well, tell the fans where they can listen to your music, where they can catch you on tour.
I mean, guys, just look up Charlotte Lawrence on anything and you'll hear me. I'm going on tour on the 6th. I'm going to Atlanta and then
you have a bunch of dates lined up.
Nashville, LA, New York.
Will you
Toronto.
tour next year too?
Yeah. I'm going on tour also in March all around Europe, and I think I'm going to Russia.
Oh, geez.
A whole thing, yeah.
That's amazing. I'm so excited for you. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
I love the music. I think it's great.
Thank
so I
you.
feel like you're gonna just get bigger and bigger.
Thank
you
so much.
Thank you.